Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial videos from scratch. Today we're going to learn how to use ChatGPT, Gemini, and Google Flow to create a complete AI video. I don't want you to just watch me. Get your phone or computer ready and walk along with me as we go. We're going to start from the very beginning, so even if you've never created an AI video before, you can follow. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to take a simple idea and turn it into a complete professional look AI video. First, we'll use ChatGPT our story and create detailed image prompts for every scene in our video. Next, we'll take those prompts, the images that will bring our story to life. After creating our images, we'll move them Google Flow and turn those still images into moving video scenes. So remember the workflow. ChatGPT creates the story and prompts, Gemini creates the images, and Flow creates the animation. I'll guide you through every step, showing you exactly what to do if you're new to this. Make sure your device is ready because we're about to create our first AI video together step by step. All right, enough introduction. Let's get started with our first step. Open your ChatGPT app and follow me. Now, the first thing we're going to do is open ChatGPT. This is where we'll develop the idea for our AI video. Don't just type a random sentence. Tell it exactly what kind of video you want to create. For example, I can type, create a short emotional story who struggles in life but eventually becomes successful. After creating the story, we need to break it into smaller scenes. So I'll ask ChatGPT to divide the story into short, clear video scenes. Since we're creating short AI video clips, I'll tell ChatGPT that each scene should be approximately 10 seconds long. Next, we need consistent characters. I'll ask ChatGPT to describe their age, appearance, clothing, hairstyle, and other important details. This is very important because we want our character to look like the same person from the beginning of the story to the end. Now I'll ask ChatGPT to create a detailed image prompt for every scene using the same character description throughout the story. Before moving to Gemini, I'll carefully check each prompt and make sure the characters, locations, clothing, and actions match the story. Once our prompts are ready, we're done with this stage. Now we're going to take those prompts into Gemini and create our images. So we've completed our first stage with ChatGPT. Now let's open Gemini and start creating the visuals for our story. Now that we have finished creating our story, scenes, character descriptions, and image prompts in ChatGPT, we move to the second stage, Gemini. Now that our image prompts are ready, let's move to Gemini. This is where we're going to turn our written prompts into actual images. Go back to ChatGPT, copy the image prompt for our first scene, and then open Gemini and paste the prompt into the message box. Now, carefully check the image. Look at the character, clothing, face, environment, expression, and everything we requested in our prompt. If something is wrong, don't worry. Simply adjust the prompt and generate the image again until you get a result that matches your story. Remember, our character must remain consistent. Use the same character description and reference whenever necessary so the character looks like the same person. When you're satisfied with the result, save the image. Then repeat the same process for scene 2, scene 3, and every other scene. Make sure you save your images in the correct order. Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and so on. This will make the next stage much easier. Once all our scene images are ready, we're finished with Gemini. Now we're ready for the most exciting part, animating our images. Take all your completed images and get ready to open Google Flow because that's where we're going to bring these images to life. Now let's open Google Flow. This is where we're going to take our still images and turn them into moving video scenes. Once Flow is open, create a new project. Give your project a name so you can easily identify the video you're working on. Now take the first image we created in Gemini and upload it into Flow. This image will become the starting point for our first video scene. Here's something important. Don't describe the whole picture again. Tell Flow exactly what you want to happen in the scene. Now submit the prompt and let Flow generate the animation. Give it a moment and you'll see your image come alive. Once the video is generated, watch it carefully. Check the character's movement, face, hands, clothing, and camera movement. If the movement doesn't look right, simply adjust your motion prompt and generate the scene again. You don't have to start everything from scratch. When you're happy with scene 1, upload your second image and repeat the same process. Describe the movement and generate the next clip. Continue this process for every image until all your scenes have been successfully turned into video clips. Finally, use CapCut to put all your clips together in the correct order and watch the complete story from beginning to end. Trim off unwanted parts. And that's our complete AI video workflow. ChatGPT creates the story and prompts, Gemini creates the images, and Google Flow brings those images to life.